Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming right back at you once again with a quick video. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the evil days that were talked about in the Bible. Okay? That are mentioned in the Bible. Humanity is about to encounter tribulation. Okay? Humanity is dabbling with fire and it's gonna burn her. Humanity is gonna burn, ladies and gentlemen. It has been burning with all the wars, all the diseases, all the pestilence, all the viruses, all the exploitation of, people, exploiting people, and so on. But let me go to the root of the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, let me read what I wrote, and then I'm going to read a couple of Bible verses, and then I'm done. But just remember, don't forget the links that I will share with you. And the other thing is this: regardless of what you think of what I do here or why I do it, see, I'm compelled to bring this to you because we are too blinded, we are too naive to see it. And that is sad, ladies and gentlemen. It is very sad what's going on this earth right now, okay? What is happening on this earth is really, it goes beyond shameful, okay? This is the most evil human generations out of all human civilizations, out of all human generations. No one can even come close. In fact, this is the first time that humanity has come to the precipice of self-destruction. Of course, the Creator is not going to allow this to happen, but nevertheless, we are here. Okay? Because a few things need to happen. The Creator needs to get His people out, and then He's going to pass judgment on humanity. But anyway, let us keep going really quick here. The art of destruction, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to believe it or not, the human creations have been worked at every imaginable level. One, it was first worked on spiritually when this spiritual garbage called the devil, who was once called Lucifer when he was in heaven, when evil was not found in him. So, spiritually, because we by disobeying our Creator, and then trying to justify it. Two, psychologically, men have used intimidation and fear to govern its respective society. Three, physically, when the sons of God, like it is talked about in the book of Enoch and Matthew Chapter 6, when the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, when 200 of them decided to have a relationship with them. Of course, not in the spirit, with the spiritual body. I mean, of course not. See, the devil can never really, he gotta use a body to manifest himself. You understand? Okay. At least when he's having a one-on-one talk with any human beings. So they decided to have sexual relationship with the daughters of men, and giants were born unto them. See, it's on Matthew chapter 6, the first verses. Okay, and God in fact was going to destroy the world, all humanity, but he saw hope in Noah. Noah and his family were the only ones. 8 human beings were the only ones saved. We have, humanity have been emotionally, okay, again, going back through emotionally through religions and its rituals, doing the spiritual practices, politics, entertainment industry, Hollywood, music, science, the false love, feelings. They have exploited humanity. You got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the very essence of every politician is he is under the puppet master. He is a puppet. A politician is a puppet. Through a human history, whether you want to believe it or not, they are told, they are to do whatever they are told. Okay, they gotta walk the line. If not, they be out of a job very soon. It's like when you become part of Hollywood, you have to sell your soul to the devil. If you try to get out, once you're in, your whole life will be destroyed. If you stop doing the sacrifices, your whole life can change in a heartbeat, because you already signed a contract with blood. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, ever since we were put on this earth, since the dawn of our creation, we have been worked at every level. Once again, you name it. And because of that, we have chosen, that's why we always choose to believe the lie. We always choose to believe politicians. We always choose to believe science. We always choose to get the jab without doing any research, without questioning anything. Well, what the heck? I get it. We are going to die one day. That's their attitude. That's their satanic attitude, ladies and gentlemen. That is their satanic mindset. It is sad. Remember where the jab came from, okay? I sent you the video, right? I sent you the link. You want me to send it again? It is called Watch the Water, which tells you and proves to you how the jab is made out of venom. Okay? So please, ladies and gentlemen, please, let us cut the chase. We have been worked, and those on the top, at the top of the pyramid, are the ones that are ruling this planet and ruining this planet. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have any regards for you. See, the only power that these people have is the one that you allow them to have. And unfortunately, the whole world have let it ride. They have given themselves up like sheep to the slaughterhouse. And that is exactly what has been happening, and it's only going to get worse. They have created, along with Davos, with the World Economic Forum, Mr. Charles Schwab, Klaus Schwab, a man who used to sell arms to the Nazis, but yet people don't want to see that. Fauci, a Jesuit, and you know what Jesuit is? Actually, he's a Mason. That's what Jesuit is, a secret society. Bill Gates, whose dad sold his soul to the devil a long time ago by becoming part of Planned Parenthood. George Soros, ladies and gentlemen, this man is old. You think he cares? His legacy is to bring evil upon this earth. It is his calling, you see. Joe Biden, he is told, he actually had told you this, but you saw sleep, you have scares. You better take the scares of your eyes. You are in a trance, like in that movie, Eyes Wide Shut. This is the evil clubs that rich men goes to. Watch that movie, ladies and gentlemen. This is no joke. This is real. You live in a devilish, possessed world. Your media brings you the news, and they want you to tell you that you should only believe them. They take pride in manipulating your emotions, but they don't care about you. But yet, those are the only sources of news that are accepted in this current world. Every kingdom through our history has fallen. Babylon, Medo-Persia Empire, the Greek Empire, and the strongest and biggest of them all, the Roman Empire. They all fell. The United States is falling. The United States is known as the spiritually modern Babylon. Ladies and gentlemen, please, wake the hell up. You have been worked. I mean, just take a look at the American society. So naive, so gullible. They believe everything because they have been worked. And at every level, media, movies, politicians, religious organizations. It's like there's no escape. There's no escape. So it's like almost their mindset is, can't beat them, join them. But little do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that these people, I call them the devil's disciples, that are running this show right now, because this is the devil's time and this is their time. That's why they allow, anything goes, okay? Anything goes. Homosexual, in fact, let me tell you a little secret, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to send you the article. Did you know that the FDA is going to be banning menthol cigarette very soon? You know why? It has something to do with what I told you about the jab and the effectiveness. Okay? They are banning menthol cigarettes so that people can go to where? It's got two purposes. And one of the main purposes is what? So that people can start smoking marijuana, ladies and gentlemen. So they can start smoking marijuana which they are legalizing. Even what this thing is going on. You know what's going on. Right in the middle of this thing, of the experiment that's going on in the world that has been going on for the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, what have they been working on? Legalizing marijuana. See, because if you get people stoned and not living in reality and laughing about and getting hungry, getting the munchies, they can control you, because now you're going to feel like these demons, two-legged demons, which is the government, are on your side. In fact, look what this devil, compromised devil, because that's what politicians are. They are compromised puppets. Okay? I mean, just take a look at what Biden is doing. He's providing clean needles, heroin, to drug addicts, and clean pipes, because he cares so much. Look how much money he's sending to Ukraine. Well, America is going to hell in a handbasket, because he was put there to do this. And I don't want to hear, Donald Trump was better. Ladies and gentlemen, they play you again. Republicans, Democrats, Independent, they are all the same. They are all run by the same puppet master, which are the demons that robbed America back in 1913, with the creation of the IRS and the creation of the Federal Reserve Bank. I believe the IRS was created on February 1913. The Federal Reserve was created on December 31st, 1913. Ladies and gentlemen, these are devilish opportunists. That's why they say, never let a crisis go to waste. The same crisis that they themselves create, and you don't see it. I am compelled to share this with you, because whether you want to believe it or not, we are living in the last days, not of the destruction of the earth, because the earth will still be here. No. It's the destruction of this system. No more death. Yeah, but they also got to believe in, I forgot, that we are here, that we've been here for 4 billion years, and that we came through a process of evolution. We came out of an explosion, but yet the only thing that comes from an explosion is destruction, not creation. Okay? So, please, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, that's all I have for you right now. But first, let us go to Ephesians Chapter 6, okay? Ephesians Chapter 6, and then we are done. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have to walk the line, or they will take you out. See, you cannot change gold, or you cannot change in the middle of the game. You cannot change the rules. And that is exactly what happened to John F. Kennedy. He wanted to change. His father was a Freemason. The whole family was Freemasonic family. But guess what? John F. Kennedy wanted to change the rules of the game, right in the middle of the game. So what did they do? They took him out. Why did God allow that? Because once you join the devil, God is not going to protect you. See, I belong to my God. When God says, it's time for you to die, I will go happily. But he will not allow the devil to kill me. You understand? Okay. So, that's what it is. it is what it is. And that's all I wanted to tell you. Again, once again, do not forget the links that I will send you. Now, some of these people may believe in political. I don't believe in that. I told you, I've been telling you for the longest, your vote don't count. The psychology, the trance where the humanity is in, is too late. Humanity is too deep in the rabbit hole. It doesn't see. Even if it sees a way out, it will not take advantage of it. Okay? For instance, look what happened at Pearl Harbor. A lot of people thought that the Japanese came in and crashed. No, America did it to herself in order for her to join World War II and come out as the hero. You understand? The same thing with the Vietnam War. They got themselves into the Vietnam War because of some false flag called the Tonkin that happened at the Tonkin Gulf. Right off the coast of Vietnam. Well, they got into they don't care, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that the United States is not only a Freemasonic nation, it is also known as the second beast. Okay? America is not only the beast, the second beast, mentioned on chapter 13, Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. She's also the new Babylon system. She's the spiritual Babylon. In fact, let us go real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord should bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. So, what is this thing? God is talking to his people, the real Israeli, the Israelite nation. Okay, now. So, ladies and gentlemen, he says that he will bring us to Egypt. This is Babylon, ladies and gentlemen. You don't believe me that America is Babylon? Okay. I was going to let it go, but I'm going to take you to Revelation chapter 18. But what the verse 68 is referring to is that we were going to come here, and that unless you pay for your freedom, you will be in jail. Chapter 18, Revelation chapter 18. And after this, and then verse 1. And after this thing I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great powers, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and he has become the habitation of devils, and the whole a very foul spirit, and a cage a very unclean and hateful bird. 3. For all nations are drunk of the wine and of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Fourth, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that you not be partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. So America's sins have reached, in verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Okay? America is the only nation upon the face of the earth that have used atomic weapons on humanities. And the Bible talks about that. Okay, when you read chapter 13, verse 11. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here telling you pie in the sky. This is real. This is as real as a double heart attack, ladies and gentlemen. As a simultaneous double heart attack, okay? This is serious stuff. Okay? Revelation, which talks about on chapter 24, that it says that there be pestilence and there be wars and rumors of wars. Earthquakes in diverse places. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Famine. Biden will be talking about a famine. The United Nations talking about a coming famine. Shame on them all. Because they are bringing this by design so that people can what? Can really submit themselves through the new world order. To the Antichrist system. They got humanity anyway. That's why they have like the demons that they are, politicians, especially in America, that's why they have allowed abortion. That's why a man feel like a woman today. I feel like a woman today. Okay, you can be a woman, and no one can discriminate against you. In fact, I'm gonna have your flags flying next to the United States of America. How appropriate, of course. So you got Black Lives Matter flag. You got the LGBTQ flag here, and then you got the United States of America flag in the middle. It fits. It's appropriate. Because all of these things God will destroy soon. Sodom and Gomorrah and the days of Noah have nothing on this last generation. Ooh, America will be destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. God will take pleasure on it. Okay? I mean, look what this guy is doing. He's opening the borders because you know what's going to happen, right? Before the midterms elections, there's going to be a false flag, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a big time false flag. There's going to be a national emergency very soon. That's why he's letting all these people in. You understand? So that this way, our people, God's people, can suffer. America's debt it can never be repaid. He knows it. See, Biden knows it. So that's why he's let it all hang out right now. He don't care. He doesn't even know where he's at anyway. That's why they put him there. And this is why they didn't want to put Hillary Clinton in. They didn't want to be too obvious. But with this guy, but then again, they know that they got people. That's why they use Donald Trump on a psychological level for the masses. Now they want Donald Trump back. They're not going to have him back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you. And believe me, the purpose of the short video is to wake you up, to make you think, and to see the storm that is coming, the famine and inflation, and all the things that is happening, the supply chain issue that this guy created. Okay, the border, the war in Ukraine, everything is being done by design. Do not fear of a World War III, despite of what Putin says. Putin was seduced and provoked into this, and he fell right into it. But with a reason. Say, okay, let us make a good case out of this in front of the whole world. Let's make a big thing out of it, right? Let's make a good art so that people can understand. I'm gonna keep talking about World War III so that people be afraid, okay? And that's exactly, people are being afraid. Okay, you think it is coincidence that we just came out of something, out of this experiment, out of a crisis, and then moving into a war in Europe, ladies and gentlemen, please. And it so happens the same place where the Soviet Union, Russia, was born. So they are destroying their own homeland. Everything is done by this. Nothing is coincidence. And when you see media attacking each other, do not believe it. You are being worked. Like The View going against Elon Musk. And by the way, I will make another video on Musk. Because Elon Musk, ladies and gentlemen, you really think he has sucked you in with this freedom of speech things? Remember, this guy wants to cheap you. This guy's got electric cars. You understand? And so forget about Biden's going to come after Elon. It's all an act. Please, do not even get involved in this. Have a strong relationship with your Creator. Wait happily for Him, joyfully for Him, so that you can be saved out of this madness. May God bless you. Y'all take care.